Where to serve process takes on a new wrinkle when you're trying to serve an international arms dealer and playboy with at least a dozen homes around the globe. In National Development Corporation versus Triad Holding Corporation and Adnan Khashoggi, the Second Circuit pondered whether handing a summons and complaint to the housekeeper at Khashoggi's Manhattan pied-à-terre was sufficient to hale him into court. Triad Asia was a joint venture formed between Adnan Khashoggi's company, Triad Holding Corporation, and a corporation owned by the Philippines called National Development Company, or NDC. When this joint venture was dissolved, NDC protested that Khashoggi had helped himself to $3.5 million of Triad Asia assets that properly belonged to NDC. NDC, through the International Chamber of Commerce, sent Khashoggi a request for arbitration. Khashoggi didn't respond. NDC then sued in federal district court, seeking to compel arbitration. Khashoggi owned a 23,000 square foot apartment in Olympic Tower on Fifth Avenue in New York City. He also owned a 10-acre, 6-villa compound in Saudi Arabia, along with other houses in Spain, Rome, Paris, Monte Carlo, and other far-flung locales. He spent the year jetting around the world, staying in his various homes, brokering deals, and throwing lavish parties. In 1986, Khashoggi happened to be in residence in New York from December 15th through the 23rd. On December 22nd, NDC visited Khashoggi's New York apartment and handed a copy of the summons and complaint to the housekeeper. After Khashoggi failed to appear in court in 1987, the district court entered a default judgment, compelling him to arbitrate NDC's claim. The chamber commenced arbitration in 1989. Khashoggi didn't appear. The chamber issued a final award of more than $3.4 million to NDC. Khashoggi filed a motion to vacate the default judgments. He argued that they were void for lack of personal jurisdiction, because the 1986 summons and complaint were improperly served on him. He claimed that his primary residence was the Saudi compound. Because the New York apartment wasn't his dwelling house for purposes of the federal rules of civil procedure, only personal service to him would have been proper. The district court found that the apartment wasn't Khashoggi's dwelling or usual place of abode, but that service was proper anyway, because Khashoggi had actual notice. Khashoggi appealed to the Second Circuit.